friends, and welcome back to another Walgreens video. In this video, I'm going to go over some quick details in regards to the upcoming beauty event that will start tomorrow, which is Thursday, May the 7th, and it will end on Saturday, May the 9th. Now, I am not going to go into great detail in this video. I will, however, link two other videos where I go into detail on everything beauty event. Now, one video does walk you through everything. It actually has a breakdown in that video. However, that breakdown is not valid for this beauty event. The products, the sale prices, the promotions are not valid. However, the foundational information in that video is valid, along with how the transaction is structured. All of that is foundational, and it does carry week to week, deal to deal, okay? And then the second video is a update video that I did right before the world pretty much turned upside down. Now, before everything happened with this jelly bean, we had a beauty event. This beauty event, we had a huge change as to how Walgreens did the promotion for this event. And that second video will go into great detail in regards to that. So I encourage you to please watch both videos. If you're washing dishes, if you're folding clothes, if you're cooking, put your Bluetooth on, your headphones on, whatever the case might be, and let the videos play, soak in the information. Now guys, I will not apologize for being a real person and having a real family. I just heard my kids come downstairs. I'm sure you probably have heard it as well. I have dogs. I will do my very best to edit out what I can. However, it's real life and it is what it is. So moving on. Now, I have not been able to get my hands on the paper perk. The two stores that I tried, they will be hosting the beauty event. However, they will be following the same guidelines they did a few months back, where you have to make an initial purchase of $25 in order to get a sample bag, and within that bag it has the coupon for the 7,000 points. Now, depending on your store, it's all going to be up to your store, your cashiers, your manager, etc., on whether or not they're going to let you take that flyer out of that bag right then and there, scan it, and then keep it, or you can keep it, or they may keep it. You won't know until you get in store. Every store, it seems to be different. Nothing's set in stone as far as policy. There's nothing in corporate policy. Truly, these stores just seem to make up rules as they go. And unfortunately, the store managers have the right to do so. So again, the previous video that I did will walk you through this information on the update. I myself have been told by two of my stores that they will be following the same guidelines as before, and you have to purchase $25 worth of product. Then you get the bag, and then you can take the coupon out the bag and use it on your second transaction, okay? Now, if you have the paper beauty perk and you have a digital beauty perk, and let's say that you have another spin perk that's digital as well. It can be spend 20, get 5,000 points. It can be spend 55, get 10,000 points. It may be spend 30, get 6,000 points. It does not matter what the threshold amount is on the other perk. It does, but I'll get to that in a second. But it does not matter as long as it's digital. If it's digital and it's a spin perk, they will all stack together in a single transaction. So based on the numbers that we see right here, if you had all of these perks in your app, the two digitals, and you had the paper perk, you would get back a total of 19,000 in points just from the perks alone, not including any other deals on specific products that you may throw in, okay? So again, if they're all digital, they will stack together. You do not have to meet the threshold on each individual perk separately within a single transaction. And what I mean by that is if you have the paper beauty perk, and then you have the digital beauty perk, and then let's say you have a spend 20, get 5. You do not have to spend $70. You only have to meet the threshold for the highest perk. And in this case, it is for the beauty perk. Spend 25, get 7. You must purchase $25 worth of beauty products to get the 7 back. And 25 is more than 20, so you have already met the threshold. For the other digital perk, spend 20, get 5,000. Now, let's just say that our other digital perk was a spend 30, get 6,000. Again, they will all stack in a single transaction. Because it is spend 30, it is a higher threshold amount than the spend 25. Therefore, in this case, because the beauty perk is specific to beauty products, $25 of your purchase must be on beauty products. The other $5 to get to the $30 threshold can be on anything. It can be on toilet paper, it can be on toothpaste, it can be on dog food, it can be on groceries. It doesn't matter. $25 of your purchase must be on beauty products because the beauty perk is specific to beauty. The additional $5 that you would need to spend in order to take advantage of the spend 30, get 6,000 points, if you have that perk, that can be on anything else. The additional $5, you can buy anything else, okay? I hope that made sense. Hope it wasn't too confusing. So they all will stack together. Now, let's say that you have the paper spin perk that prints from the Catalina machine, and you have the digital spin perk for the beauty event. And then let's say that you have another digital spin perk. Again, spend 20, get 5, spend 30, get 6, spend 10, spend 55, get 10. It doesn't matter. They will all stack together. You have a paper perk that prints from the Catalina machine. It will stack with your digital perks. The highest threshold is the beauty, spend 25. It's specific to beauty products, so you have to purchase $25 in beauty products. The only downfall with this setup here is that you cannot use points to pay with the paper spin perks that print from the Catalina machine. You cannot use points to pay with the paper spin perk that prints from the Catalina machine. That is the only downfall with this setup. However, the beauty of this is that if you're doing a transaction that's going to require you to pay any amount of cash out of pocket and you have a paper spin perk, this is the perfect time to throw it in because you're going to have to pay cash anyway. And you can't use points with those perks. So you might as well go ahead and get the most bang for your buck, the most amount of store money back if you're having to pay cash out of pocket. And when I say cash, I'm meaning, y'all know we don't like to pay a lot of money. So we pay in some money, then we want to go ahead and throw in that perk, okay? Now, 2 spin perks that's giving you back money will never stack together. The paper flyer and the paper spin perks from the Catalina machine will never stack together. Let's say that we had the 10 times the everyday points going on right now, and it was a paper perk that we had to scan. It will not stack with the paper beauty flyer. Anytime you have 2 perks that require you to spend X amount and they give you money back, they will never stack together, okay? If it's a paper and a digital, paper and digitals will stack whether they're giving you money off or money back. It can get a little confusing. This is why I started using the slides and trying to give you guys visuals of everything. Take screenshots, I don't know, screen record the video, whatever you need to do to have the notes for yourself. Have a little notebook that's written out for all Walgreens craziness and just keep that with you. The more you do these deals, the easier it becomes, I promise. Now, before we get into the breakdown, I'll make you guys laugh. I can't remember my kid's teacher's name, but I can remember everything and all things about Walgreens. I don't know if that's okay or not, but Yeah, it's an entire situation. I'd be sitting there looking at them teachers if we have like a teacher meeting or something. Well, now we're all on Zoom. So sitting there looking at them like, I don't know who is who. But yeah, you belong to Mason, you belong to Maddie, and whatever. Anyways, can't remember the teachers' names, but I can remember all these little rules when it comes to Walgreens. My priorities are always right, okay? All right, so let's get into our first breakdown. We're going to pick up 2 of the new Pantene products. Double check your sales tags, get a price check, make sure you're picking up the right items, scan it in your app to see if it's pulling up, etc. I have not picked up any of these items as of yet, so my fingers are crossed that my stores even have these in stock. So we're going to buy 2 of the Pantene at $14, and we're going to pick up 2 of the Head and Shoulders at $12. Now these products are on a promotion for the P&G. When you spend $25, you get 5,000 points back. We are stacking this promotion with the beauty event promotion. Spend $25, get 7,000 points, okay? So our total will come to $26 before tax. We're going to use a total of $8 in manufacturer coupons. We have a $5 off 2 on the Pantene in the May P&G. There is a $3 off 2 for the Head and Shoulders in the May P&G. And then we're going to use 2 $8 register rewards that we earned this week from the Revlon. Our total is going to come down to $2 plus tax. We are going to pay cash out of pocket for this transaction. Do not use points because you don't have enough wiggle room here to do so. And it'll make sense as we go through the breakdown. So again, we're going to pay $2 plus tax, cash out of pocket for this transaction here. And depending on what perks you have, you will either get 7,000 back for the beauty or 14 back for the beauty if you have the paper and the digital. And then you will get back 5,000 points for the P&G deal as well. In this scenario number 2, we're going to be buying 4 of the Pantene products for a total of $28. We're going to use 2 $5 off 2 insert coupons from the May P&G. That's going to take off $10. We're going to use 2 of the $8 register rewards. Our subtotal will be $2 plus tax. With my tax, I will be at 16 cents. So I'm going to use 2,000 in points and only pay the 16-cent cash out of pocket. Now with this scenario, we are utilizing a total of $26 in manufacturer coupons here. So the manufacturer coupons covers our spend requirement of $25, leaving us room to use points. And again, I'm going to utilize 2,000 in points in this transaction. Now if you grab your calculator and do simple math, $28 is our subtotal. Let's subtract the amount that we're using in points, which is $2. That's going to bring us down to $26. And again, we're utilizing 26 in manufacturer coupons. That covers our spend requirement. We are good to go with using 2,000 in points. Now do take note that for me, I am taxed after all coupons have been applied. If you were taxed before coupons, your numbers would look different. And I'll give you an example of that. Now I did do a very detailed video on how to properly calculate your tax in order to maximize your savings at Walgreens. I will leave that video linked in the pinned comment below. I highly encourage you to go and watch that video, study it, pull out your receipts from this week, and look at your receipts to figure out exactly how you are taxed, okay? So the exact same scenario, buying 4 of the new Pantene products based on my tax rate. If I was taxed before coupons were applied, my subtotal, once tax is added, is $30.31. At that point, I will subtract all of my manufacturer coupons, including my manufacturer register rewards. That would leave me at $4.31 out of pocket. I would use 4,000 in points to lower that cash out of pocket. Now another little trick that I like to use whenever I'm going to be utilizing points to cover my transaction is I will subtract the points from the top of the transaction, if that makes sense. Just making sure that any amount that I'm using in points will not bring me under my required spend amount. Because again, with Walgreens, you are required to spend X, make that purchase after all Walgreens money has been applied. So 30.31 minus 4 in points. Subtotal is 26, or new total is 26.31. At that point, we would subtract all of our manufacturer coupons, and it would be left to pay 31 cents out of pocket. So again, I can't stress enough how important it is to understand how you are taxed, what you're taxed on, and all of that. It makes a huge difference in your final cash out of pocket. Now here's another scenario for you if you still have a threshold coupon. We're going to pick up 4 of the Pantenes, 2 of the Jergens. They're on sale, buy one, get one 50% off. So the 10-ounce bottles are $4.99, and then half off would be $2.49. Total would be $35.48 minus a $5 threshold coupon. This can be 5 off 12, 5 off 15, 5 off 20. It doesn't matter. We're spending well over $20 here, so the $5 will apply. Your new total will be $30.48, which still meets the required spend amount. We're going to utilize our manufacturer coupons. For the Jergens, we have a $1.50 off 1 insert coupon. Now, we do have a digital coupon for $2 off 1. However, because we are using the high value registered rewards, that digital coupon will most likely not apply. So you're better off using 2 of the insert coupons here. Minus all of our coupons, our total would be $1.48 plus tax. Now, based on my tax rate and based on being taxed after all coupons, I would pay $1.60 in tax. So I would be able to use $3,000 in points and just paying the difference out of pocket. So let's check our math here. Subtotal $35.48 before tax, minus threshold coupon, minus points, $27.48. So we still meet the spend requirement here. And this is just another way again to double check your math and make sure that whatever you're using in Walgreens money / coupons will not bring you under the required spend amount. If you had an IBC coupon that you were using, you can follow the same exact formula to making sure, so that you make sure you're not bringing yourself under your spend amount. All right, so same scenario. Let's say that you're taxed before all coupons are applied. Your total once tax is added in would be $38.40 minus the $5 threshold coupon. You're at $33.40 minus all of your manufacturer coupons. Your new total would be $4.40 due to the cashier. You would use $4,000 in points and pay the 40 cents cash out of pocket. And then let's double check that math. $38.40 minus the $5 threshold coupon minus your $4,000 in points. Your new total is $29.40, and you still meet the spend requirements. Now, let's note something. Let's take note of something here. The new total after all of these are applied, the threshold and the points, is $29.40. Let's say that you did have a spend perk of spend 30, get 6,000 points. Well, at that point, you would not qualify for the spend perk because it brought you under the $30 threshold. I hope that is making sense. All right, guys, so that is everything I have for you in this video. Now, what I plan to do tomorrow is I'm planning to get out early and do my shopping. I will do 2 transactions on the same account. I want to make sure that the digital perk is in fact still multi-use, meaning we can use it multiple times throughout the 3-day event. What I will do is I will post on Instagram as well as on the community tab here on the channel to let you guys know. And anything else that may come up, I'll post there as well. Instagram is by far the easiest way for me to stay in contact with you guys in real time. Be sure that you're following me over on Instagram. With that being said, thanks so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And until next time, guys, happy couponing.